It is the 31st of October and I thought I'd just have one more little chat with you, just to put it at the start of one of my vlogs throughout November, because I just wanted to address a few of the lovely comments that you left me throughout Vlogtober. I just wanted to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you and welcome. I hope you're here to stay and that you enjoy what I'm able to share with you. I don't have a very busy life. It probably comes across that way because everything's compacted into that tiny little vlog, but it's not very busy really. It's just a quiet, peaceful life. It could be more peaceful. I'd like to be somewhere a lot more peaceful, but I'm working on that. Yeah, one of the popular comments on the vlogs were not nasty, in a like a helpful, positive way, were saying if I done that much baking I would have tummy troubles. Yeah, I would, wouldn't I? But I just wanted to address that because so many people had commented and said the same thing. I don't eat any of the baking. My husband would tell you that. And it doesn't bother me because all this time I've been on this earth, as long as I can remember, I've always been a savoury girl. I've never really bothered about cakes, biscuits, probably right up until menopause started, and then I started to get a bit of a sweet tooth. And if I do, it would be a cheesecake. I would find it quite difficult to avoid a cheesecake or a pavlova, something like that, or ice cream. Cakes, they really don't. I can take them or leave them. They've always made me feel quite heavy in my tummy, so it's really easy to avoid things like that. I don't eat any of it. On the odd occasion that I've needed to taste it, I sometimes dip my finger in, and boy do I know about it. But sometimes you have to do that just to check it's edible for everybody else. But no, just because I can't eat it doesn't mean that I don't want to bake lovely things for my family. And like I've said before, I've got so much of my immediate family on my doorstep. I've got my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my mum, my daughter, both my sons, their partners, clubs. There's so many people that benefit from these cakes. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. Of course, if I ate all those cakes, they definitely wouldn't help my tummy. So yeah, hope I've cleared that up. If I was making a sausage roll, a quiche, really tasty stew, then yeah, those things that I really would struggle not to be able to eat. Anything pastry-ish, is that a word? Anything made with pastry, I would find so difficult to pass up. So I try to keep them for when I'm feeling a lot better, because I can, when I'm okay, eat little and often of those naughty things and not get any horrible side effects. But that's why I'm not baking them at the moment. But Christmas is coming up, so there will need to be some sausage rolls. So that might be a bit difficult. Yeah, so hopefully that's cleared that up for you. What else did I have to say? No, that's it really. It's the 31st today, like I said, so lights will be out and we will be staying quiet so that hopefully we don't get any callers. And a really quiet day planned. I'm going to go home, and I made a lovely sourdough yesterday and a really yummy parsnip, apple and blue cheese soup. Oh gosh, it was tasty. And that seemed to be okay on the old tummy, so I'm going to have some of that for lunch. And I think I must be getting better at my sourdough baking because they seem to work out really nice every time now. So hopefully I've mastered the timings and everything. I did notice there was a lady making some really yummy cheese scones the other day to go with her soup. So I'm just wondering if I could maybe look for a recipe for sourdough cheese scones. I might have a look for that today, because that would go nice with soup, wouldn't it? See how my tummy handles that. So I'll see you soon. Bye for now. I'm just making some leek and potato soup, so I filled my tub with all the potatoes I had left in the fridge, some leeks, I think 2 big leeks. I'm also going to pop some Stilton in it as well, and some salt and pepper, a bit of garlic and some chicken stock. That's the soup done. It's very, very creamy, this one. I don't know what you like with your soup, but I like mine to be really chunky and like not fully blitzed, and just really, really thick, almost like puree baby food. Yeah, it's just fills me up a bit better, I think. It's just tastier. So I didn't put garlic in the end. I'm trying to be very careful with my tummy now that I'm seeing a slightest improvement. So I'm being very careful with myself. So this is just leeks, lots of potato, chicken stock, double cream, and the tiniest bit of blue Stilton. And it's really yummy. I've just had a tiny bit with some sourdough, and it's scrumdiddlyocious. Good afternoon, my beautiful friends. It is the 12th of November today, and it is my son Alistair's birthday. Happy birthday, Alistair, if you're watching. Love you to the moon, stars and back again, and there will be lots of treats here for you when you get back. He's currently in Arizona, so I'm sure he's having the best of days. Sending you lots of love in case you're watching. Thought I'd nip on and have a quick chat with you. I've not been doing a great deal since Vlogtober, so this is quite a boring, chatty vlog. Mainly because I've been quite busy really at my mum's. I've been wallpapering her kitchen. It's only a small kitchen, but there's lots of obstacles in the way, so it's been quite time consuming, but we're getting there, and I think it looks quite nice. She's happy, that makes me happy. So if I can find a picture of where I've got to so far and what she picked, I shall pop it up here somewhere. I have started this twice. I started it once before, and I think my camera just needed tidying up and things needed deleting, because it just kept cutting me off, and it was quite backlogged with previous videos. So I done that, and then I tried it again and my tummy rumbled through the entire chat, so that had to be deleted. I'd usually leave it 1 or 2 rumbles is fine, but honestly it just rumbled through all of it, and now there's a very noisy aircraft going across. It's just not the day for chatting, is it? It seems. So anyway, I thought I'd come on and have a quick catch up with you and fill you in. So this weekend I am going away to the Willet retreat, who is run by Nick and Kelly from Lay Family Yarn, and hopefully I get to meet little Jeff, and I'm not sure if Nick and Kelly's daughter Megan maybe sometimes helps out, I believe. I'm not sure. Anyway, I am going there this weekend, and I'm staying at a really nice guest house, so I'm beyond excited. Really looking forward to it. Mr. B has the lurgy. He never gets the lurgy, and it must be bad because he's taken 2 days off of work. It's nothing too bad, it really is just a really nasty cold. So I'm praying that he doesn't pass that on to me. Although today, you know, when you start to feel it at the back of your nose a little bit and you feel a bit achy, starting to feel a bit like that, so I need to dose myself up on paracetamols and Lemsips, I think, because isn't that always the way, honestly? You don't go anywhere or do anything, you don't have a cold for years, and then the moment you do have something planned, you couldn't make it up, could you really? So fingers crossed, please. Please, I don't want it. It's too late to cancel things. It's too late to cancel hotels and what have you, so it can just buzz off. And Mr. B can just walk around the house with a face mask on. Might even stick him in the spare room. So it's not good, is it? But hopefully it will just be one of those nasty little annoying colds that passes. Right, so, and with that I've got an itchy nose. So here we are. I'm going to share with you some of my things that I plan to take away with me. So in my Moo and Mouse bag, sorry about the light, we're losing it already. It's like, I'm not sure what the time is, it must be about 2 o'clock and we're losing the light already. In this lovely Moo and Mouse bag, I have got a knit along. I'm sure you've all seen it, from Arnie and Carlos. It's the stocking knit along, and so it's running throughout the entire month of November, started at the beginning, and the idea is that by the 1st of December you have a lovely stocking to hang up on your mantle or wherever you put the stocking. So it's colour work, and I've never tried that before, but I just see it and thought I really like the look of it. I'd really like the look of doing something like this, and it's really easy because you only do 6 rows a day. I tried to keep a day behind because I like to do my 6 rows during the day, because I find that looking at the colour work chart kind of makes me makes my eyes go a bit funny really if you look at it for too long in the evening when you're losing light. So I tried to keep a day behind. So I've just finished day, I think this is day 10. I've got still to do day 11, and then day 12 will come out this evening. So this is where I'm at. So it's a toe up stocking, and that's where I am at the moment. And I've popped in this grey line across here is for the afterthought heel. So you just pop a bit of spare yarn in it. So this side has one more row of stitches than what this side does. I've never done an afterthought heel, so I don't know if I've done it right. Fingers crossed I have, but I suppose I'll find out when I get to working on it. But it's lovely, isn't it? Do you like it? And this is the inside. I'm not sure how that's supposed to look, but I don't think it looks too bad, does it? I'm not sure, because I'm not really sure what it's supposed to look like, but I don't think I've crisscrossed any. There's quite a few ends to weave in, but yeah, that's me. And for this I am using the green, the red and the white, and it is Drops Alaska. No, it's not, it's Drops Charisma. Now this is not what they called for in the pattern, but what they were asking you to get was just a little bit more expensive than this. And again, because I've never done it before, I didn't want to I didn't want to risk it, you know, because if it all went wrong, then it's not so bad saying goodbye to some yarn that costs less than £2 a ball, is it? So I just thought I'd stick with this. But yeah, it's lovely. It's a DK, and it feels nice and chunky. And I've been teasing Evelyn with it because I said she usually has quite a big stocking, and I said, well, this can be your stocking this year, and she said, you won't fit much in that, Mum. And I'm like, I will. I can fit a tangerine, a piece of coal, some chocolate coins, easy. So there we go. So I will take that with me, so that maybe I can keep up. but I'll obviously not do that when I'm in company. I'll save that for when I go back to the room in the evening. So that's one project to take with me. And I'm really pleased with myself. I can see me doing lots of colour work now. A hat would be nice, wouldn't it? A lovely colour work hat. Yeah, so I'm really pleased that I've had a go at that, because it's sometimes quite scary, isn't it, trying something new? But really, once you get going and you have a go, it's not too bad at all. It's quite easy. So I'm taking that. What else did I have to show you? I'm just going to bend down and get it. It's fallen down. Right. Sorry about that. I've shown you this before, but I've not picked it up for a while. It is the Crunkle sock pattern by Kay Jones, the Bakery Bears, and I've almost finished. But the trouble is, because I've not picked it up for a while, I did start the toe, but I forgot whereabouts I got on the toe, so I need to figure that out. And I always make a silly mistake. Look what I've done here. I started to put the pattern on the bottom of the foot. But nobody's going to see it, are they? Who's going to see that? But I know it's there, and I'm annoyed with myself. But honestly, does it matter? No, it does not. So there we are. So when I've worked out where I've got on the, don't think I've got very far actually, but when I've worked out where I've got with that, it's just a matter of casting on the other sock, which I'm not very good at. We know, don't we? And I think that was a Lay Family yarn, and that was a spice latte, I believe. Not very good at keeping the bands in the bag with the project, and that's just living in one of my bags. But I won't take that with me because it means casting on a new sock with a pattern in it, and I need to do that at home really. However, in this bag, my Stitch by Mrs. D bag, I have wound up this lovely ball of yarn that my friend Sharon gifted me. Isn't it pretty? And this is a yarn from Hedgerow Yarns. There we go. And so I was going to do a hat with this, but I don't have the right cord. You need quite a short cord, don't you, for a hat, and I don't have any of those lengths, so that's annoying. So I'll take that with this little one that I found in my stash. I'm going to pair it with that and do a very plain vanilla sock. Oh look, I've just found it. I've just found the band for the Crochet socks. It was Pumpkin Spice Latte, Lay Family yarn. Which I'm sure is probably still in the shop. Yeah, so I've just popped that in my bag with a sweet vanilla, can't get my words out now, sweet vanilla toe up sock pattern from Jules, So Sweet Violet, because I can happily knit away on that to know what I'm doing and chat at the same time. So that's going to go with that. And this one other project that I will take with me, and that is going to be using up all of these little minis in here, and I've tried to pick all the same sort of colours, lots of pinks, beiges, purples, peaches. For this project I'm using my favourite little clover hook, size 4, and I love these because they're really easy to grip with the rubber handle. and this is what I'm making. And it's just a little crochet shawl, and it feels so lovely and soft, this does. Now I don't know if there's a pattern for this. I did look up a tutorial on how to start it. I can't remember where I found that now. You know, when you rush onto YouTube and just look for something quite quickly. I did, but I can't remember where it was. But if you want to do something similar, just look it up on YouTube. There's loads of patterns, I'm sure there must be. But it was just a UK treble crochet to get you up to your length, and then 3 trebles in between all the clusters. And then when you get to the point, it is 3 trebles, 2 singles and 3 trebles in the same stitch. Now my camera's flashing, so I might have to switch over to my phone. This is not going well today, is it? And yeah, I started this to take away with me, but I've got quite far with it already, look. I'm sure I've got lots more to do on it, because I'd like for it to at least, you know, go right the way around and pin. So I can take that with me and work on that as well. Isn't it pretty? It's my colours, isn't it? So I'm going to take that as well with me. And I can easily work away on that and not think about it. Right. My camera is flashing, so I did want to show you some of my goodies for my Christmas tree that I've been and picked up over the last week, which live in here. Now I'll go and do that on my phone because I don't want to be cut off again. But I've just got some goodies in here to show you. Might have shown you before, but just in case you need to see them again, I'll show you, because I intend to decorate my living room tree before Christmas. Before Christmas, obviously, before the 1st of December, because I want to use a little bit of it for my Christmas vlogmas intro. So that's my excuse for getting the tree up early. And then I will save the kitchen tree to decorate with you. So I will see you when I come back from the retreat. Hopefully I get some nice footage when I can. But it's all about spending time with people and chatting and just relaxing and having fun. So I'll get my camera out when I can. Sending you lots of love for now. Bye! Hello Bilbo, would you like to say hello to your friends? Are you ready for Christmas? Are you looking forward to your Christmas stocking, your Christmas advent calendar that you had last year? Do you remember? Are you looking forward to it? I'm sure you are. You've got to get one yet, haven't we? Yes, got to find you a nice one. Get you some tasty biscuits to go in the calendar again, shall we? Yes. Say see you all soon. See you all for Vlogmas. It means we might have to go and dig out your Christmas jumper, Bilbo. How do you feel about that? Look at the state of his bed, honestly. You put cushions down, you put new covers on, you put nice clean blankets in there, and he just gets hold of them in his mouth